In this video, Bitcoin just made another massive crash. But the question is, what is happening right now with the crypto market? Where are we currently with our trades? And we are going to assess what is next for the Bitcoin price action. Well, stay tuned to know more. Do you want to learn the strategy that I use for my day-to-day trading? Then make sure to check out our Gabs Crypto 101 playlist. You can start learning how to trade in the cryptocurrency market all for free, and the link is available in the description down below. And if you want to start opening an account with any crypto trading platform, make sure to trade these guys with Femex and Bybit, as they have one of the lowest fees possible in the cryptocurrency market. And if you use our affiliate links, you can get up to 20,000 US dollars of bonuses when you are going to deposit with those trading platforms, and the links are available in the description down below. So now let's dive into this video. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabs cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out videos like this. So yeah, I just recently recovered from another flu, and yeah, nagkakahawa-hawaan lang talaga kami ng mga friends ko. So yeah, right now I'm going to make videos na ngayon, and hopefully hindi na ulit tayo magkasakit kasi of course nasasagabal yung mga updates natin. But yeah, let's now dive in dito with the latest Bitcoin price action. And with that being said, siguro let's give you a quick update muna with our previous analysis. So 'di ba sa previous analysis, ito yung monitor natin, which is the falling channel breakout. Ito, 'di ba? And then 'di ba sabi ko sa inyo, may bullish divergence dyan nung time na yon. So that's why we opened a long position dyan. So ayun, nag-open tayo ng long position dito, and then tinarget natin was 90k and 93,000 US dollars. So those two areas. And diba sabi ko sa inyo, once na mag-hit tayo sa 93k, I will be taking partial profits. And then yung stop loss ko was initially at the 87,000 US dollars, around this area. So nag-open ako dito around the 87.8 siguro ata ng time na yon. And then it has actually triggered one of my take profit orders dito. So nag-take profit siya partially, and then yung remaining of the rest of my trades got they got hit na SL. So na-hit yung stop loss ko. So right now wala akong naka-open na kahit anong short term trades dito. So ang kaganda naman diyan is kahit na-hit yung SL natin, nakapag-take tayo ng profits din dito along the way. So either way, win-win pa rin tayo din sa trade na yan. So 'di ba sabi ko din sa previous video, it's very crucial na dapat mo hold itong support area na yan, kasi if hindi mo hold, then of course that is going to invalidate our analysis, which it indeed invalidated our analysis. So that's why it's very crucial to place that stop loss na sinasabi ko ever since dun sa mga previous trades and mga previous videos. I always remind you guys to place stop loss. So thankfully, na-protect natin yung capital natin dyan sa very short-term trades. But yun nga, I was already in profit with that trade alone, and I opened that short-term trade kay Wix. So yun, congratulations if nakapagsabay kayo. And right now, the question is, what is next with the Bitcoin price action? Kasi as you can see, even after that invalidation, what we happen to see instead is a much further crash. So as you can see, it has actually formed ilang percent. Check natin kung ilang percent yung form niya. Roughly around negative 14% na crash ever since na-hit yung stop loss natin. And right now, invalidated na of course yung bullish divergence. So it's less likely na that's going to happen na ngayon. And as you can see, if you're going to zoom out dito further, and if we are going to open the similar chart na ginagamit ko ngayon, you will find now we are now at a new all-time low dito with the Bitcoin price action. The previous low was around the 81 or 80,000 US dollars. We broke that, so right now we are now way below. And as you can see, ang next crucial support area na talaga dito is going to be around the 73,000 US dollars, kasi around that area, that was the previous all-time high nga doon. So right now, wala nang tayong ibang nakikitang support area. So it's just more likely going to go back to the 73,000 US dollars. And initially, 'di ba, ang sabi ko nga sa previous video, we were expecting somewhat of a dead cat bounce man lang, or somewhat na similar thing na nangyari just like in the previous times in history, wherein after the bearish cross nitong
weekly 20 and 50 MA, usually after ng cross na yan, magkakaroon man lang ng one last pump to the upside. Similar din dito, one last pump to the upside. But as you can see right now, that didn't happen after that cross. We just immediately went down na nga dito. So, I guess we are just going to continue this momentum and yun nga. Right now, I still have my long-term short position open. As you can see, I still have that open in Bybit and I am already in profits. So, ang kagandahan sa ginagawa nating strategy is meron tayong long-term short position and then meron din tayong short term na pwede tayong mag-open ng long or short position depending kung ano yung galaw for the very short term. So as you can see, even if wala na tayong naka-open na short term trades ngayon, you can see that our long term trades is already in profits kahit wala tayong ginagawa. As you can see, entry price natin wala naman na nagbago dyan. As you can see, we are definitely in profits with what's happening with the crypto market. So right now, with that being said, ano na ba mangyayari dun sa crypto market ngayon and what is my trading strategy na ngayon, yung updated trading strategy. So if you're going to look at this at another chart, let's try to look at this similar chart lang to guys. Ayan na. If you're going to look at this chart and open the RSI, you will find now we are still playing this bearish divergence which has spanned out from multiple months or actually multiple years. So as you can see, that one has been playing out and we have warned a lot of you guys multiple times last year. Ilang beses ko na sinabi last year na I am bearish and as you can see, that has been playing out. But as you can see, malaki-laki pa yung pwedeng ibaba nito ni bearish divergence na to kasi as you can see in the RSI it's not yet oversold and as you can see marami pa siyang pwedeng ibagsak dito. As you can see, the RSI is not yet reaching the 20 threshold as compared to some previous bear market ni Bitcoin. Usually it should go down dun sa pinakang lowest point niya pa, which is the 20 threshold ng RSI, which is right now hindi pa. So that is indicating na pwede pa siyang bumagsak pa further, but the question is kung kailan siya babagsak. That is one thing na we cannot answer right now. Right now, I think we just have to wait this one out. Kasi as you can see, hindi pa siya oversold sa RSI. Wala tayong clear indicators na nag-form sa short term, mid term. So it's more likely na we just have to wait this one out lang. And as you can see, yung long-term short position ko, as kahit wala akong ginagawa ngayon, dahil may naka-open ako ng long-term short position, it's already making money for me even if wala akong ginagawa. So that is one of the main reason why it's very important that you have to have a long-term portfolio and a short-term portfolio kasi of course, if may bigla ang galaw yung crypto market, at least nakahanda ka sa kung ano man yung galaw ng crypto market. Is this the Bitcoin bottom? I don't think so. I think it's not yet the Bitcoin bottom kasi yun nga, looking at the RSI, it's not yet the bottom. Very, very far pa. And I guess right now, it's actually a good time to talk about the trading strategy na sinasabi natin ngayon. So, ito, yung long-term short position ko, I initially opened that at the 115,000 US dollars. So, balik tayo dito sa chart. I opened that initially at 115K around this area. So, dyan ako nag-open ng short position. Nagdagdag ako along the way. So, that's why yung aking average entry price is right now at the 99,000 US dollars. So, with that being said, yung average entry price natin ngayon sa long-term short position is around this area. What I am now going to do here is, di ba sabi ko sa inyo sa previous video, may naka-open pa din ako na natitirang sell short position dito or sell short order dito para if ever na umakit si Bitcoin dito sa 100k, then if matrigger yan, then I will just be adding more to my long-term short position. Will I be removing that order? For now, I won't be removing that kasi if let's say, what if bigla magkaroon tayo ng fluctuation dito ni Bitcoin at matuloy man bigla yung dead cat bounce, kahit pa paano, may hit pa din natin siya. Pero ayun nga, hindi ko na siya kakalikutin ngayon. I will just be letting the market play itself out for the time being and ayun, hindi ko muna titingnan kung hindi ko muna gagalawin yung mga trades ko ngayon kasi profits na nga, wala namang kailangang kalikutin and wala namang kailangang i-take profit pa kasi yun nga, wala pa naman tayong na-hit na certain target areas. So with that being said, ano na ba yung magiging updated resistance support areas and target areas. So the first target area na, or the first support area na we are now going to monitor is going to be the 73,000 US dollars. But if you're going to look at the weekly chart, it's the 71,000 US dollars. So that is the first target now, which we can say we can start to take profit from our long-term short position. But as you can see, meron pa tayo actually support area na nag-form dito which is around the 55,000 US dollars So if I'm going to plot a line here, this other area could also be one of the target areas which we can actually monitor for a Bitcoin bottom. Kasi as you can see, ay yung pagkakit ng Bitcoin price action is logarithmic. It's not exponential. So at some point, of course, mag-form na yung Bitcoin bottom at relatively around this area. Kasi as you can see, if you're going to look back in time naman, it's usually going to form between or around or just below the all-time high. So with that being said, I think it's going to form below the all-time high, which was the which was the 69,000 US dollars area, which is around this area. So I think it's gonna go even lower, and ayun. So 55,000 and 71,000 are going to be the target areas for the time being for the long-term short position. So ayun guys, yun yung minomonitor ko dito ngayon, and wala naman ako binabago sa trading strategy ko. It's still the same. And ayun, hopefully ma-clear out yung mga na-miss out ko na ibigay na updates for the past few days, and hopefully ma-trade nyo din, ma-plan nyo din yung magiging strategy nyo for the upcoming weeks, especially dito sa crypto market. And I don't think it's a good time para humabol sa short position. Grabe na yung binagsak ng crypto market, and pwede nyo sabihin na pwede pa siyang bumagsak further. But remember, yung mga successful sa crypto market are the ones who are the most patient. So if I were you, I would just wait this one out na lang. If bumagsak na siya sa Bitcoin bottom, or if magkaroon na siya ng bullish indicators na available for the long term, then dun na lang mas okay mag-open ng long-term long position naman, which is a relatively much bigger profit na pwede nyo makuha. But yeah, for now, abang-abang na lang sa pwede maging trades for the short term, and if may magkaroon man ng chance na para makapag-open ng long-term short position, then of course, I will update you guys. So make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you won't miss out those updates. But anyway, yun lang muna update natin for the time being. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.